Okay, so back again. I got a lab mic, see if that improves the sound quality. I try not to speak too loudly because a lot of time my wife is still sleeping. But anyways, let's see where we're at here. Turn off this stuff here. So I've had some success with the breakout so far. About 200, 275, 2 straight days of just taking basically one trade. Actually, I did take one on ES and one on NASDAQ last week, so I lost or broke even on the NASDAQ and one on the NASDAQ about $68 with one contract, and then on the ES I broke even. So let's see where we're at here. My freestyle, I was up like 550 the first day, and then I blew it all, and then some. So I'm actually down 500. I made like 300 back, and then blew it all again. So I feel like the potential to make money with my freestyle is good, but I just need to figure out where my risk management is. Okay, so let's see where we're at with this. We've got kind of an opening range about here. Let's see, I'll put that there. Now our target, we got two fair value gaps on the 15 there. I would say the target should be, if it lines up with anything else, which it kind of does here. This is kind of like the Vito Commerci school of trading here. He kind of puts out these levels. Basically, what's the first kind of reasonable level? I guess you could say that it could be done here. This would only give us 7 points. This only gives us like 6 points. Maybe this would be a better level. This would give us 15 points. Now let's mess around with some ranges. This could technically be a good level too. We're kind of like cutting off the tops a little bit. We got some support, and we got those big stretch there. So we got that. That's only 12 points or so. So that's not, it's not great. But let's see the bottom end here. When we really don't have much for the downside either. It's not really enough to work with on the downside, but that's where it could land. I guess if it wants to go down, we could look at this because we're almost there anyways. So basically, if we break that level, this is our, and then we go 1 to 1. Now, when he does it, you're not getting a lot of points. He's using NASDAQ or US 30, but this is ES, and you don't get a lot of points, but you get more reliable take profit hit. So get my live stream going here. Okay, I got my live stream in there. So, I mean, it's only 10 points. Now, if we look at NASDAQ here, I'll go ahead and remove these drawings. Do that, maybe. Here's the bottom end of this. We could take it down to also a very small move, but there's more points in ES. Okay, so how many points you got to the downside here? 48. The volatility is so strong in the NASDAQ that, you know, 57 points isn't bad. That would be a 1-to-1 that way. So 100 points to the upside, 57 points to the downside. Now I could look at, okay, a few minutes till open. This is US 30. So we got even more points, so 146 on ES. And we also got this Marshall. Is this mine, or is this one the mine? Marshall 2000. Let's see what the move is on this. We got 6 minutes till market opens. Now these are $5 a point too. this is like more similar to ES, I would say. I should really keep an eye on this, like in the part of my trading day goes, because this is something similar, but maybe a little bit more volatility than ES, which, you know, bigger moves, bigger swings. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at. 17, 18 points on ES. Points on there. Okay, so we basically have, we are in a downtrend. We are in a downtrend on most of these. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can tune into Mamba FX and follow his live stream. We got 3 minutes to market opens.
This meeting is being recorded.
The other thing I like to look at is my 1 hour. Are we, the market's not open right now? No. That's weird. Not getting any, okay. For whatever reason, this US 30 is not moving. Guess I gotta use this one.
I can't see, is that true? I can see and hear. You guys can see and hear me? Okay. Alright, that was weird. Anyways, yeah, so very nice platform. 40% off of any size account, any account you want on the entire platform. 50% off. So it's a very, very nice setup. You guys should get started with that. And yeah, discount code you 40%. Now, let's get into some fun. No, I'm just kidding. It's never fun. Well, sometimes it is. Alright, we'll go 5-minute chart today, I believe. US 30 and NASDAQ 5-minute chart. Let's see. Oh, they look very similar today. So I think for me, if I'm going to take a buy position, it's going to be above this high here. For sells, it could drop right below. I don't know why I got the hiccups at this time of morning. This just seems a little feminine, right? Can't be a male trait to have hiccups at fucking 6:30 a.m.
Okay, so he's got his level here.
Alright, here's our two little positions here. Oh wow. US 30 buys came in hot. Wow. I'm gonna buy, well, I mean, it's actually too late now probably to buy US 30. Selling NASDAQ.
Order filled.
Market just took the fuck off. My gosh. My gosh. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to wait for a better entry on or just an entry in general on NASDAQ. Could also go sells below here. Now is a better selling position for NASDAQ. Okay, I can't see. What the fuck? Tight stop loss on that sell on NASDAQ if you just entered the second position. Target one hit for both positions, whether you took the first or the second. Yeah, whatever position you want to take. But both target ones just got hit. If you entered with me up here as it pushed down here, then you're doing pretty well in this position here. It's a nice sell-off. 840 bucks. That was fast. Plus 2K. Sweet. Close it even if you're in the second position. If you had the same entry as me on the first position, then I'd close that entry if it gets up to this zone here. This one's floating at entry, and this one's still a target and profit. So, oh my neck. Price move. No, nobody would have expected price to move like that. That was fucking nuts. US 30 is just taking off. Look at US 30. I really wanted to buy US 30, but it like gets teleported up. So made it a little hard for us to find an entry here. Let's see if we can get a target 3 out of this right here.
Order filled.
Jeez. Crazy candle. I just feel like if I even would have set it up and said, hey, we're gonna buy, it's still it moves, so it literally teleported to like right here. It didn't give us much of a chance. Target 2 right here on
Order
NASDAQ though
filled.
again. How much you guys make today? I just saw it. Nice pump, double entry. Currently sitting at about $50,000 net profit. Pretty nice. Our boys in here made 2,900, 830, 1,400. So someone made $3. Let's go. 93, 1,200, 50, 300, 1,000, 400, 300. All right, we'd be here all day. Very nice.
Order
very,
filled.
very, very nice. Target 3 just got hit, by the way, on that entry. 90% of you, 95% of you took the first one. Maybe almost all of you. But
All right, so I'm up $100. It's one of my bigger paydays so far, so I'm up. Why does it say I'm only up 200 bucks? So
nice target 3.
Order filled.
I'm getting a little nutty here, but it is moving. We got a lot of sell signals. Lost a little bit of momentum, but think might be pushing down more. Got a nice fair value gap. I should just be buying or selling. Soft stop loss. Okay. I'm not really following my rules here on this trade, which
Easy day. Cost 600 on the eval. Let's go. I look at both. I look at TradingView for the most part. I look at liquid for entries, like once it starts to push and stuff. So that's why I just blew 10 accounts. What? What the fuck? Next video comes out this week. I bought a new car. I'm sure you guys can guess which car I bought at this point, if you've been with me in the mornings watching. But I got a new car. Yeah, I also posted the logo. Well, yeah, it's a Ferrari, but I gotta say which Ferrari.
so I'm not sure what I'm doing at this point in time. I already took 2 trades. I was profitable. I do
Nice
feel
target
like
3.
Easy
Day.
I'm gonna
Easy day. Really nice week. Really nice start to the week. I'll tell you guys what car I got. I got the Ferrari.
The recording has stopped.
So down 75 in that account. It looks like it is going to push down. Hopefully. We got a lot of, well, the 1 hour is actually flipping to be a little bit. This one might push previous 20. Okay, smash that.
Order filled.
167. Okay, so that's that for today. Hands off of that. I broke the rule on that trade. It's supposed to be one and done. I took 3 trades in profit, but I didn't stick to my target, which my target's down there. So basically it's how should I think about this? Well, this is actually how should I think about this? We just hit that middle low there. It wasn't my initial target. I was actually, to be honest with you, I did not look at I should have looked at the 5-minute early on. The 5-minute should have been, yeah, hammer there. This should have been the target, and it did hit. So I got all of it. Now I'm not sure what I'm doing, why I'm in this trade. Did not break that low. I mean, I think it's going to go down and take that level there, but won't be certain. So I don't have enough in the account to really be looking at lot sizes and stuff to to have like a consistent win target. So NASDAQ, what do I have? What am I mean, I did hit my target, so I'm glad I got out of it. I guess you could say that's a win. Where did my... Okay. Now let's see. Morning, baby. So, target was accurate. I did, well, yes. So with a 1-to-1, where did I enter in initially? I entered in at 29153. Okay, 29153. The target was this. It would have been a 1-to-1. Like that. So, nice trade. I mean, did consistent there. 50 bucks here. It looks like it's going down to my other target here. So, I think it'll still hit that target, which is good. I did 167 on NASDAQ. So I ended up getting, on the first trade, $137, so 18 points. And then 92 to another 18 points. And then 73, 36. About 72 points. Took my profit there. Now the question is, for my freestyle, are we going up from here? Maybe. We're just gonna freestyle, guys. We're freestyling on this one. I think, yeah, US 30s skyrocketed. That's an interesting divergence there. I'm gonna see if it's gonna want to come back up because, see, ES is still, MNQ is dropping. ES is kind of coming back up. So the breakout strategy is just getting on the wave of that momentum, that volume of the opening breakout, and it seems to work the best. More consistent. At least my 3 days in a row have been consistent. And I'm actually up higher in my breakout account than I am in my other account. So now I'm basically down 250 in my other account. I've been higher at times, but it's been up and down. So I'm going to try to stay as consistent as possible to the game plan, which I oscillated a little bit on the breakout today. But I still managed to have a pretty big day here, so I'm up 270 bucks, 3 days. Well, I think I might, when I get to 1,000, I will consider doing 2 contracts. But right now, I'm just kind of monitoring the consistency of the breakout and just seeing if even though I'm getting maybe less points overall, I'm focusing my time on those breakouts. And the freestyle account, I'll just screw around a bit. Freestyle, I'll just screw around and I'll see which one's better. I have the itch to kind of explore and look at different angles with my freestyle account, but then with the breakout account, I will just try to stay consistent to see how many times I hit that TP and how many times I hit my stop loss. 225 today. If I get to 500 today on this Freestyle account, then I will basically be at break even. So I'll still be under my Trader 8 paper account, my Breakout account. I do think there's a certain point that I end up blowing the Freestyle account. I'll build up through the day, and then I'll blow it as I get later on, maybe over trading or just a certain time of the day, or it could start to pivot. I'm not really sure, but I could usually get off onto a good start. And even previously, you could see in previous videos, I've gone for a couple weeks of profit in a row, building a $500 account to a $2,500 or a 5K account to $3,000 in profit. So I've had some success in just using my intuition, but I like the idea of having these rules and also trading less. Well, one hour showing that's not a reversal, that's just a down candle. So we didn't reverse at the top, we reversed kind of later on after we've started to fall. Nice big wick on the bottom of this candle. So we won't make, we got 6 minutes left on this 1 hour candle. Oh, 420. So we got a reverse on the previous. We would have to make I feel like when I play with TradingView with these bracket orders, it's just more simple to look at and think about with the profit and sizing. I wish I could implement this. I wish the Trader 8 was like that. Okay, so about break even, almost break even on my trade of 8. On my trading view. I have previously worked my TradingView account up to 25,000. I guess I was starting at a 50K leverage, but I can't remember actually what I started with the leverage, because I basically made 5K off a trade when I was overnight, and then the market opened after the war started. So it kind of got me off on the good start, and then since then, I don't know. I just had a feel for the indicators I made and the experience, I guess, just looking at the candles, what's probable, etc. I'm almost back at Breakout. I'll be a little bit above if this takes my profit here. Well, so I do need to keep track. I think I did make ChatGPT made me some sort of sheet to fill out for my trades. So I'm basically at break even now. I'm at break even. So I'm still up in my other account, so it's pretty impressive. Still up in the Breakout account. Not really seeing the setup a lot at the moment. So anyways, trade went good today, and I'm going to keep testing until I get it right, until I get a confident strategy with a high percent win rate. Yes, performance calculator would be at all green. Like to see that. $282. So this live mic, I don't know if it's working better or not, but we'll see later. I did my exercise for today. I need to mow the lawn. Maybe do a little work around here, organize. So what's trading we doing? Oh, convert to bid. Points gained or lost. Let's see what I got here. Okay, I'm having trading or ChatGPT making an app to keep track of my trades. I don't know if I've ever done that before, so we'll see if it works. All right, so I think I'm pretty much done for the day, so I'm going to sign off here. Everybody have a great trading day.